schedule. His spokesman says Marcos Jr. will be present in a live debate hosted by Pastor Apollo Quiboloy's Sunshine Network. Only a personal endorsement. This was the clarification of El Shaddai spiritual advisor, Bishop Teodoro Bacani, after the group's founder, Brother Mike Velarde, expressed support for the uniteam tandem of Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will be under COVID Alert Level 2 until the end of February, except for 7 areas under the stricter Alert Level 3. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The camp of presidential bet Bongbong Marcos is now holding their proclamation rally in Quezon City. Let's get the details from mobile journalist Julie Baiza, who joins us now over the phone. Julie, good evening. What's the latest from QC?
Over 70,000 supporters of the Marcos ticket are expected to attend the unity proclamation rally here in Quezon City. The rally at Camporan was part of the Vice President Lenny Robredo at the Quezon Memorial Hotel. Around 1,000 personnel from the National Police, duty officers, border safety, as well as other forces from the entire are now present. Now, there's more than a COVID-19 protocol. But despite the heavy security, the minimum public health standards are hardly being followed at the venue. Inside the sports complex, the social distancing occurs. Aside from local candidates from youth, some Senate bench delivered a speech at the proclamation rally. This includes former presidential spokesman Harry Roque and House Deputy Speaker Adolfo Marcoleta. Earlier today, Marcos Cagayan was working on the north at the campaign team. There, we welcome the results of the latest qualification survey, where he emerges the most preferred presidential candidate. Meanwhile, he refused to comment when asked about why he decided to skip the CNN Philippines debate. So, at this moment, Marcos has arrived here at the Morocco Sports Complex. We're still waiting for him inside for to deliver a speech. His running mate, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, however, will just give a video message due to her prior commitment. Sean?
All right, just to wrap what Julie said, the uniteam tandem of Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte are about to arrive in the Amoranto Stadium in Quezon City for their proclamation rally over there. Thank you so much for those updates, mobile journalist Julie Baiza. And presidential bet Bongbong Marcos is skipping another presidential forum scheduled on February 27. CNN Philippines confirmed that Marcos declined their invitation, citing a conflict in schedule. This will be the third major forum without Marcos Jr. His spokesman, Vic Rodriguez, said the former senator will be taking part in a live debate hosted by Sunshine Media, a network owned by Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, who is on the FBI's most wanted list. Marcos Jr.'s running mate, Sara Duterte, likewise turned down the invitation of CNN Philippines. Now, on the other hand, we have presidential aspirant and Senator Manny Pacquiao skipping this debate hosted by Sunshine Media. Pacquiao said he wants no part in an event organized by a man wanted for detestable crimes. Pacquiao also noted that he still has a pending cyber libel complaint against Pastor Quiboloy. And presidential aspirants Ping Lacson and Vice President Lenny Robredo will also skip the SMNI debate. Lacson said that Pastor Quiboloy, who is the network's chairman, has already openly endorsed Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte. Meanwhile, Vice President Robredo has a prior commitment to meet with leaders and supporters in the island of Panay on the same day as the Sunshine Media debate. On the other hand, Calio de Guzman will be attending the SMNI debate. And El Shaddai spiritual advisor clarified that the group has not endorsed any presidential or vice presidential candidates for the 2022 elections. Bishop Teodoro Bacani said that Brother Mike Velarde's endorsement of Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte is purely personal and that Velarde did not consult El Shaddai leaders on the move.
Ang una ko pong gustong linawin na ito, yung endorsement na yon ay hindi endorsement ng buong El Shaddai. Ito po ay personal endorsement ni Brother Mike Velarde.
Bishop Bacani said their members are free to endorse whomever candidate they prefer, but personally, Bacani believes that Velarde's endorsement of Marcos Jr. is questionable.
Kung meron man pwedeng endorse for president, hindi po si Bongbong Marcos. Bongbong Marcos ay naghahanap daw ng pagkakaisa, ngunit hindi pinagsisisihan. At ang kanyang pamilya hindi pinagsisisihan ang kanilang ginawa noong nakaraan martial law at yung pandarambong na naganap noon.
Meanwhile, the IATF has placed 7 areas under Alert Level 3 from February 16 to 28. And these are Iloilo City, the province of Iloilo, Guimaras, Zamboanga City, Davao de Oro, Davao Occidental, and South Cotabato. Metro Manila and the rest of the country are under Alert Level 2 status. Under Alert Level 2, certain establishments and activities are allowed at 50% capacity indoors and 70% outdoors for the fully vaccinated. Pole vaulting ace EJ Obiena tallies a new personal best en route to a gold medal at the Orlan Cup in Poland. Marty Bautista with the story.
EJ Obiena has recorded another season-high best to win the Orlan Cup in Łódź, Poland last February 11. Obiena soared past 5.81 meters, defeating former Olympic champion Thiago Braz of Brazil and bronze world championship medalist Piotr Lisek of Poland. EJ's previous best was a 5.7-meter finish in the ISTAF indoor meet in Berlin and the Bajor-Stavhopskala in Uppsala. But EJ faced challenges even before he was able to jump. He shared with News 5 that he almost had to leave one of his poles at the airport while en route to Poland.
The lady at like 6 a.m. in the morning was telling me, hey, it's 2 kilos heavier than a normal bag. And I'm like, can't you make any exception? Because it's actually a pole. I can't like remove a couple of things inside and it's gonna be 34 kilos. And he was like, no, 32 is the limit.
Although EJ admitted that it took a few events for him to get back into his groove, he did his best not to let the Patafa rift affect his mindset.
I needed to kind of just snap out of it and say, hey, wake up. You're a pole vaulter. You're supposed to pole vault. And today's a competition. Therefore, you're supposed to be pole vaulting. You're supposed to be focusing on that.
EJ hopes that this win would influence more young Filipinos to take up pole vaulting. He even shared how he initially planned on setting up a pole vault clinic after the Olympics.
I'm supposed to go in the Philippines. And my plan was to do a series of clinics around the country. Literally, pole vaulting is not that accessible. And my plan was to kind of bring a couple of poles with me and then leave it in that island or in that city.
With this win, the 26-year-old Tondo native managed not to only attain his season's best and the Orlan Cup 2022, but also qualify for both the 2022 IAAF World Indoor Championships and the World Athletics Championships. EJ Obiena will see action again in the meeting Haute de France on February 17. For News 5, Marty Bautista, We Are One News.
And dozens of eligible residents in Navotas City tied the knot on Valentine's Day as part of a renewed tradition by the local government. Marty Bautista again with the story.
40 couples tied the knot today in Navotas City as a part of the LGU's Kasalang Bayan initiative. Couples over 25 years old who have been together for more than 5 years solidified their love with a ring. in Kapitbahayan Elementary School. The eligible pair submitted applications at the local civil registrar's office along with their birth certificates and certificates of no marriage. Their kids' birth certificates are also needed if applicable. Congressman John Ray Tiangco, Mayor Toby Tiangco, and their city council members were present in the ceremonies.
We would like to congratulate them, no? At saka ito, makakameno sila kasi isan lang yung Valentines at anniversary. Di ba? Kaysa magdalawang beses pa, ito, two in one. So sabay na yung inyong Valentines, sabay na rin ang inyong wedding anniversary.
Food, gifts, and a wedding cake were provided by the LGU. Most of the couples were childhood sweethearts, like Eduardo Remandaban and Corazon Ani. They're the oldest couple among the bunch at 55 and 50 years old. After 31 years and 6 kids, they're finally tying the knot.
Sobrang blessing na dumating na nga, sana may way na kami magpakasal sa may bayad. Dumating naman tong opportunity na walang kinagat na natin. Napakaswerte natin. Biro mo, hindi na tayo gagastos.
On the other hand, the youngest couple, Jinky Pilapil and Julius Manago, met each other when they were 12. They shared that their relationship wasn't always smooth sailing, but now they're ready to take it to another level.
Naghiwalay din po, tapos matagal din po nagkabalikan. Siguro 4 years bago nagkabalikan. Tapos simula po nung nagkabalikan kami, yun po. Naging mag-asawa na po kami.
The Navotas City Kasalang Bayan is an annual event, but it was temporarily suspended amid the pandemic. And now that it's back, the people of Navotas hope that the tradition will continue in years to come. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.